What up, crew? So, how are you? I've been wanting to make this type of video for a minute because I felt like there was a message that I need to pass on to women that are younger than myself. Whether black, white, whatever, doesn't matter, color, anything like that. Because I noticed it myself, and as I'm getting older, I'm noticing it more from those in my age range, those older than me, in the way they conduct themselves. And I was reminded that I really need to do this video last night watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm referring to the personality change, or maybe it was always there and we didn't see it. But if you remember back to last year of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Nene was our favorite, right? This year she has lost that status. At least with me. I mean, I still think she's cool. At the end of the day, like I always say, she's human like everybody else. The phone always wants to ring when I'm doing a video. But I wanted to talk about a subject that I feel needs to be addressed. Some people need to know. I'm targeting women in their 20s. As you know, I'm in my mid to late 30s. And I wanted to give a message that while you're in your 20s and on out, I want women to learn how to be really comfortable with themselves, like themselves, pursue whatever goals they have in mind, live life passionately, do what's necessary for you, that you live a fulfilled life. And I say all these things because after watching Real Housewives of Atlanta last night, Nene to me, and it could be just the way they're editing it, you never know, so I will say that. But on the surface, it seems to me like Nene has become a hater. And I know, I did that video about everybody's not hating on you. So when I'm using that word, I'm using it as in context so that you can try to understand what I'm saying in this video. It seems to me that Nene's, I don't know if she's doing it for TV or what, but I find that the way she's acting this season reminds me of the way a lot of women act once they get past 35, especially over 40. I've noticed it myself, even when dealing with older women. I've noticed it when I see how some of the women I know deal with the younger women. And I'm saying all this to say, going back to my point, that you have to live a life that is fulfilling to you, so that when you become older, you don't become one of those old bitter bitches. It's so easy in life to become that way, and I'm very serious about this topic because last night I was watching Nene and I was looking at my Facebook friends and they were saying that, oh, she's arrogant, she's pompous, blah blah blah. I didn't see that. I saw insecurity. That's the only way I can describe it. Insecure. Why? I don't know. Because of the position she has with RHOA, the sky is the limit for her. So why she has become, to me, an old bitter bitch, I have no idea. It's actually sad to see the demise of her character on that show. And especially when she interacts with Candy and when she interacts with Kim, who are both younger than her. And if you notice, she doesn't do that shit with Lisa. She doesn't even really do it with Sheree, even though last season her and Sheree had some problems. But she never acted with Sheree the way she acts with Candy and Kim. And she's definitely not doing that this season. And what I see is a case of an old bitter bitch. That's the only way I can put it. And you know what I'm saying. Look back on some of my videos, figure out what I'm saying. Dealing with women that are younger than her, having this personality when she deals with them like she knows everything, and really at the end of the day, y'all, what it is A, insecurity, B, I ain't done all the shit I need to do, C, I wish I could go back to where you are now and do some shit, and C, I'm jealous. And that's just the way I see it. I could be wrong. Oh my God. And I'm definitely not trying to put her down, even though I guess that's the only way you can put it. Is I'm just saying that this is a case example that a lot of women need to pay attention, especially women in their 20s, and get ready for it now. And I'm targeting the 20-year-olds because if you start now, you can ensure that you have a happier life later. But my example, what happened to me in life, I used to hang around a group of women who were older than me. And now when I look back on it, they were old, bitter bitches. They would so-called give advice to younger girls like myself, because I was younger at the time, in my 20s, early 30s, whatever. And they would, try to talk like they'd had this vast life experience. Really ain't had shit. But they try to talk like, oh, you should do this, I wouldn't do that, blah, 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 and use these code words like, I'm this, I'm that, I'm living this way, I'm living that way. And really, what they try to pass off as advice or schooling the young girls or trying to give advice, whatever, really is nothing but old, bitter bitch hate. No, really, I think about it a lot, and I've come to the conclusion that's what it is. So that's why I'm saying when you are in your 20s, you have got to really gear your shit up for life. Make sure you are on a course that leads to the path of where you want to go. Even if you don't achieve some of the shit you want to achieve, you want to achieve enough so that you are happy. Or at least if it doesn't happen for you, whatever you think should happen, you are comfortable in your own shit to move on, go on with life, and still be okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you all are getting what I'm saying. But you do this, you reinforce this in yourself during your 20s, so that as you get older and life deals with you unexpectancies and disappointments, you are better able to deal with it, and you don't turn into an old bitter bitch who always has something to damn say about what the younger girls are doing. And if you pay attention to the women in your life who are older, like I said, don't matter the color, none of that. I've seen it in all types of women. And I'm not, believe me, I'm sure men do this too. I'm just talking this towards women this specific time because I am a woman. And I just really remember seeing a lot of it. And the old bitter bitches I used to hang around did nothing but talk and gossip about everybody. And when we did break off our friendship, I realized they even talked and gossiped about each other. So at the end of the day, they were probably talking and gossiping about my ass. Old bitter bitches. So that's why I really want you to reinforce yourself now if you're in your 20s. Still, if you're in your 30s, you still got some time to do it. But the point is, if you're older, to recognize your ass is doing it. Not act like, you're not doing it. That could never be you. And just stay stuck in your shit and get your shit together. The path Nene is going down, I don't know if, because they could be just editing it this way. Let's, not trip. It's reality TV. It could be happening. But on the surface, I just feel sad for her. I don't even feel like, oh, bitch, whatever. Even though I'm describing her as an old bitter bitch, I'm using that for context of the conversation, so that you understand what I'm saying. I see insecurity there. I don't know if it's because of the absent father or not really knowing who the father was or going through some things, being the quote-unquote big girl on the show, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? If it's all of that combined into one and just the rumors that are out there. Because, all kinds of rumors out about everybody on that damn show. So that's hard in itself to deal with. But that's why you have to reinforce yourself, hopefully earlier in life, to deal with the shit that may come later on or whenever it comes, so that you can give yourself up, stand tall, and be comfortable in your shit. Always, always, at the end of the day, it is necessary for one to be comfortable in their own shit. I hope y'all get the point of what I'm saying. I don't know Nene personally, so I just want to reiterate that I'm not trying to down her. I'm trying to give you all some lessons that you can learn from her character and what's going on that show. Even with Sheree, who is, to me, beautiful. Even though people say, she looks like, what they say that she looks like. The body is banging. Don't even get it twisted. The bitch is definitely firmed up. The bitch make me want to just keep working out forever. And as you all have noticed, I have lost quite a amount of weight. And I'm still going. I ain't done yet. Sheree is beautiful to me, but there's also an insecurity there that I do not understand. But what happens to the best of us, because y'all know at the end of the day, we are all human, as I've said in so many videos. But just learn from that show. Don't take it as them being pompous or arrogant. Know that there's an insecurity there that we cannot put our finger on, and that's the way you don't want to be as you get older in life. Take the lesson now, heed it, and you'll be so much happier. All right, thanks for listening. Goodbye.